Hello, I'm Drawing Pin and welcome to my Let's Play of Motorsport Manager, where we're playing with Pinwheel Racing, our own creator team, and we're in the GT Challenger Series in our second season, and we're coming up, just getting close to the halfway point now. We're about to do race 5 in Milan, and we are starting to dig ourselves out of a hole. The first couple of races were really bad, but we've managed to turn it around. We're still nowhere near, we've got to get 6th, and we are below target. That's largely because I just pissed the chairman off because I asked for money and stuff. So that's slowly going back up again. Yeah, request additional funds minus 50. Last race was in Beijing, right? Yeah, Beijing, and I think Lau got like 6th, so he did really well. And Shen managed to get, I think she got 13th, but she got pipped to the post she just missed out on getting 12th by like a couple of hundredths of a second. Literally nothing, but that was a shame. That would have been another point. But we're doing good. We're nowhere near out of the woods yet. The car is starting to get reliable, but I think it's probably going to be, what's the next race? Black Sea, 59 days. Probably going to be around Black Sea when we start to get the car fully reliable and we can really start stripping some weight out of it. But that's fine. We've got 5 races after that to go, and we just really got to hit it. We've got to keep hitting those decent finishes that we've just had and try and climb out into that 6th spot, which is what we managed to achieve last season. But this season it looks like it's going to be a bit more of a struggle, so maybe 8th was a better one to go for, but I think we can get it. So anyway, let's get into the mail and we'll check out the news. We had a mistake. Yeah, we actually had our first mistake, that's fine. I think that's about the first one we've had since the start of the game, so that's pretty good. Yeah, you attempted a quick step. Right. Yeah, quick pit stop, and you got a mistake. He's right, I should have been more careful. Go for it, every second counts. Okay, right, they didn't like that, but their morale is really high anyway, so I don't really care about that. Let's come over here to the pit crew, and we've got a couple of hires. Both pretty good, actually. I mean, you're not that great. You're okay at the refuel. Let's have a look, because we've only got a few people, so we definitely want to get some more swapped out. Oh, yeah, God, yeah, okay, yeah. You definitely want swapping out. Absolutely, yeah. You're brilliant, but you have no stamina, so it's a bit of a shame. But, you're good for now, so we will swap you out eventually. Refuel and the tyres. We'll go with you, I think. And anybody else? Probably refuel, tyres and fixing. Maybe we hire, what's that new person like? Were they tyres and fixing? No, tyres and refuel. Tyres and fixing, but you kind of got crap stamina. I mean, they've all got crap stamina, to be honest, but you're not bad. You're kind of decent across the board, actually. You could kind of go anywhere. You got 10 plus on everything, so that's not bad, and you've got slightly more stamina, which I quite like. He's really good on the fixing, but, his stamina's not that good. And, yeah, I don't know. I think we might, I'm kind of leaning towards you, just Mr. Average. I think we'll go with you. And we'll probably get rid of the other two, I think, and we'll just get some more in, I think. And, hopefully we get someone better. So, yeah, you're okay, though. Mr. Average will do. We'll go with the tyres and the fixing. Hopefully we're not going to do much more in the way of fixing, but I think we probably are going to end up doing a little bit more fixing. But, that's just the way it is. So, front jack, yeah, let's swap you back in because you are much better. There we go. Right, that's good. Right, let's get over to the car repair, but I think we're just going to leave the engines and the gearboxes the same. And I think we're building a legal engine for next season, but I think that's going to be, yeah, it's going to be 4 or 5 days off. But let's get over there and just quickly check it out. Right, here we go. Yeah, the car repair's finished. So let's come over here. Yeah, like 4 days, just over 4 days before that finishes. So what are we going to do here? I think that was just an illegal one, though, so we don't really need to worry about it just yet. We can leave it in storage and work on these components. So actually, I think I am just going to, yeah, it's deceleration. So I think we're just going to work on these engines and gearboxes. Get those all the way up to the top. And then we will put in the brakes, I think, afterwards. Yeah, because those are the next. They're going to be a crucial part, so they'll have like a few days. They're not going to get really high, so we might have to repair the brakes, but brakes don't take long to fix, so that's good. Although we could do with the suspension being doing as well. Possibly throw the suspension and the brakes in and get them a little bit of a tick, because those brakes aren't actually that bad. And as I say, they don't take that long, but these definitely want to get up there. We might build a gearbox. We'll have a look at that, but we've got pretty sweet gearboxes, so I'm kind of leaning towards suspension or something else, but we'll have to have a look at our picks because our trait picks are pretty terrible. But yeah, let's leave it anyway, and that engine will be finished in a few days and we'll come back. Right, so here we are. Here's that engine for next season, but yeah, it's got like a high risk on it, so you know, we're not going to touch that. We will get the performance up, but it's only like 11, but we'll get it up eventually. Reliability we're not interested in, but we're just going to put that on the shelf basically for next season. So that's that one done. Let's come over here now. Really, what are we looking at? I think suspension. Yeah, suspension is really letting the side down. The rest of it's not terrible. You know, I know the engines are not good, but to be honest, there just isn't much we can do about that engine, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, I guess we could probably, let's just go in and have a quick look. I guess we could, no, we can't. We can only do 3, can't we? Yeah. So that's probably about all that we can do. The only other option is to build that, and then try and risk the component and maybe get something awesome, but it's probably not going to happen. So I think we're not going to do any more there. So I think the suspension, but I don't think we had anything great over. Yeah, we don't have anything great over here either. I think we'd probably just build an illegal suspension for next season as well. Although we could go with that, gamble the random component. I think that might be worth it. I think that might be worth it. If we could get that one unlocked as well, that'd be really nice. I think that's worth it. Yeah, I think we go with it. Our suspension's not very good, so let's build that. It's only 250, so let's build it. And then we might build an illegal one after it, because the gearbox and the brakes aren't too bad. So let's just actually have a quick look at the brakes. Yeah, apart from gambling, again, we could make a pretty sweet set of illegal parts. We may actually do that. How about over here? Don't think there was, yeah, there wasn't much in the way of illegal stuff, but we could go with that actually. That and maybe gamble the component. But to be honest, that with the plus 25 might be better. Yeah, I think we might make a bunch of elite stuff for next season. If we can use some of it, great. But if we can't, then I think we'll go with that first, because our suspension is pretty terrible. So we could build that. That'll be done. So we might be able to use that for the race. But let's build that anyway. Let's go with it. There we are. So that engine is built, but we're just going to leave. I think we're just going to leave this the way it is for now. Although, kind of tempted to go put that suspension in. No, I think we're going to leave it for a while. Get this up to like 90%, all of these, and then we'll drop them out, and they can get a bit of final work later on. We need to get brakes up as well, so I think that's the next one, and then we'll try and work on the suspension after that, I think. So I think we'll give these like a week, and then we'll give the suspension or give that suspension. I don't think we're going to bother. We'll drop that one out because I don't think we're going to use that one. Let's put that one in. No, don't do that. That really annoys me. Be aware of that. If you change that, sometimes it flicks over and you click continue and you're doing performance, not reliability. So just be aware of that one. Yeah. Okay, right, let's move it on and we'll get to where those suspensions are built. So they're only going to take a few days, so let's move it on. Okay, well, the suspension is almost finished. I think it's a couple of days away, but I've got a dilemma for Hong Lao, which is HQ upgrade. Let's get our HQ upgraded. Can you promise me that will improve our test track? Well, we have to have a test. That implies we have a test track, Hong. We don't have a test track. We don't have a test track to improve. That would be more like, can we build a test track, not improve our test track? We don't know. Not see it. Yeah, look, there's our test track over there. It's farmland. We have nothing. So anyway, yeah, I don't know what you're smoking, but if you've got 8, Hog, have you got 8 million? No, well then, no way. There we go. I can't promise that. It costs 8 million. We've only got 6. We can't afford that. It's going to be a while before we can build a test track. I'd like to put that one in, but you know, there's just no way we're going to do that. So he's going to take 10 morale, but He's got a pretty big, yeah, he's got like 85 or something anyway, so he's got plenty of morale, so that's good. Oh, he's taking acting lessons. I must have missed that. Fair enough. So he's getting an extra 10. Right, let's move it on because the suspension is not that far away. But if we just come over here and have a look, yeah, it's just over a day. And the gearboxes and engines all got to around 80%, 90%, 88, etc. So I swapped those out, and I've put the brakes and suspension in because they're going to need some work as well. And once that other suspension's built, we'll probably drop that one in and try that, get that one up to speed as well. I don't know whether we're going to be able to use it for the race, but if we can get higher than 65, then we'll definitely use it. So let's just quickly get over there to that suspension being built. And there we go, the suspension has been built, and yeah, we got that component. Fair enough. That just seems to be what we keep getting all the time. So, oh well, that's a shame, but you know, it'll do. We can use these softs at times, so it's better than what we've got. So let's go with it. We'll put that in there. That's all good. Yeah, we'll try and get that workable, but I don't know whether we'll be able to use it. But if it gets to that 65, then we'll definitely try and use it. We're just going to have to be careful with it. That's the next set of parts to really get up, and then we'll get the rest of these up again, and then we'll get those up as well. And hopefully I'll say by Black Sea we can start doing some real weight stripping. That's going to be really good. So what are we going to build next? I mean, I kind of lean towards just suspension again, to be honest. I guess we could build that. That would be a lot better than what we've got. I think we're going to build that for next season again and just stockpile these parts. Let's have a look in the others. The brakes could do with doing, and to be honest, the gearboxes are not bad. So we could build that, I guess. That would, yeah, it's expensive though. Gearboxes are pretty sweet, so I'm leaning towards just more suspension because our suspension is awful. Yeah, I think we're going to put one on the shelf for next season. Let's go with that one. That's a pretty sweet suspension, so let's do that. There we go. And then we'll just try and work on the parts we've got, I think. I don't think we're going to build too much more because we're starting to run out of cash. So, yeah, I want to save some cash for next season. So, I think we'll hold off with that. But that'll be fine. And then we'll work on these components that we've got after the race. Yeah, that'll be good. Right, let's move it on. I think we've got a politics vote coming. So, well, let's move it on and get to that. Here we go. New vote started. Refueling using I don't like that. I like what we've got at the moment. So, will benefit teams with high budgets? Really? I'm a what? How does that? How do I have a high budget? Man, these people must have no money. I'm complaining I've got no money. If I'm considered a team with a high budget. What the? Man, their money must be terrible. Right, okay, anyway, I'm kind of taken aback by that. You've got to make 2 pit stops. I mean, at the moment, I'm kind of leaning towards voting against this, to be perfectly honest. I'm kind of leaning towards, how many have we got? Got a few. I'm kind of leaning towards putting 1 against because I don't like this. I like the way we've got it. It's going to cost 20k. Extra, so if you've got loads of money, it doesn't seem to really help you in any other way. Smoothers and stuff is not very good, so I think I'm going against. Or do we just abstain and save the vote? I think we're going to gamble. Let's roll it. If it goes through, it goes through. But I think it's okay. It's gone through. Fair enough. Me voting against wouldn't have done anything, so I may as well have. Okay, right. Well, we've got small fuel tanks for next season. Fair enough. I quite like the big ones, to be honest. But yeah, I kind of wish I'd voted against that now and put a couple of votes in. But oh well, it's fine. Right, we're 8 days away from Milan, so let's push it on and hopefully we'll get there. But you never know, we might have another dilemma. Okay, here we are. We're just about ready to go to Milan now. So let's check out how the car did. I did drop a couple of the suspension and the brakes because they got pretty decent. You know, they got to 79, so I thought that's probably good enough for what we've got. 63, I think we're probably going to run that one because there's very little in it, so we may as well run it. It's slightly better than that one, and you know, if you put the softs on again, then you know, you get a bonus. So I think it's definitely worth running. It's not going to be a component that wears out, but what's the next race going to be? Suspension, so that's really the most important one, and then engines and gearboxes are always good. So then we'll put those suspensions, and we'll put those brakes in there for the moment. I think we're going to do that. We'll actually put that set of brakes in there as well. We may as well work on all these parts, because if we don't build any brakes, that's going to be next season's brakes, so we may as well work on those first. It'd be nice to get these up. I don't think we're going to build many more parts. We might go with a set of brakes and maybe a gearbox as well. But we'll see how we go. I don't really want to go under 5 million. I want to kind of keep some for some HQ upgrades. Speaking of money, let's come over to the sponsors, because we've got some more sponsors. And well, there we go. Northern Harbour, 1.25 mil. That's exactly what we want. There we go. That's going to pay for a gearbox or something. And then I think everybody else, okay, that one's about to disappear. But these two decent paying ones are locked in, so that's okay. And then we'll get rid of that one, and hopefully we can find a similarly good 4-star one. That would be good. So yeah, let's come over here. We're going to select our sponsor, which is that one. And then we've got a couple of parts to fit. We're not going to fit that because that's really illegal, but we've got the Lau can have a new gearbox. There we go. And then we've got Shen can have some slightly better, really. Yeah, he's content. That's fine. To be honest, though, I kind of want, yeah, you just be angry. I don't know why you're angry, because you've got really good stuff. So, well, have you? Not really. You try and make you content. There we go. Let's make you content. There we are. Keep these racing drivers happy. That's all good. Right. So what are we looking at? Oh, it's the little Diddy track, isn't it? Okay, yeah. Low wear, very high burn though. 32 laps. And it's going to be pretty much a wet weekend, isn't it? Practice, qualifying. We might be able to get out in some dry periods there. And then heavy rain in the race. So I think I'm probably going to go with the Inters again, like I did in the last one. And just gamble on a wet weather type setup. So that's good. Right, so I shall go away and do some practicing, and I'll see you all back for Q1. Welcome to Q1 in Milan, where we've got a little bit of light rain at the moment. The practice was mostly wet, when actually was like full wet for a while, but I stayed out on the Inters. I guess it's in, yeah, it's kind of Inter tyres really. It's going to be start out, so we went with the Inter tyre, and I managed to get level 3 on everything as well. We had a really good setup this time round. We'll go sweetest spot, and I don't think it might try and force me to select that if I remember rightly. Let's change the tyres out. We had 99s with both drivers. We actually nailed some pretty good setups straight away. I think we're just going to go with the Inters, because by the time you go around, do your lap, you're going to get into that Inter territory. So I think we just switch straight onto them now. It's just going to be easier. And again, she got 99, got even quicker there. I think we can start doing a little bit of weight stripping as well, but we'll strip them out individually. We'll take a little bit off there, and we'll take a touch off that. Don't want to take too much, because they're they're all slightly different. I'm kind of leaning towards just taking a touch less off that. We go there, and then we'll leave the others. But we managed to gain a little bit of performance. It's not much, but it's a start. That's really what we were working towards, is being able to try and strip all this weight out. Once we can start doing that, we should be in a little bit of a better position. It's just a shame about the engine picks we've got this year, but there we go. To be honest, we probably could actually strip a bit more out of that, because of the red zones are slightly less. So yeah, let's do that. Let's risk it. I think that'll be fine. We've been running around with those type of engines all season, so we should be okay. Right, so that gets us 60 and 45. So that's pretty. No, it's not a lot, but it's a start. So every little helps. Yeah, there we go. It wants me to select a bonus. Doesn't matter whether you need it or not, but yeah, I thought it was the case. You have to select that bonus. So even though you don't have super softs and you can't use it, it forces you to use it. So just select them. Right, so there we go. Let's get out there and we'll do Q1. We're just going to go. Is it going to get wetter? I don't know. Let's just go straight out though, because we should be set up. I'd assume everyone's going to switch onto the Inter tyre as well. We'll send Lau out now, let them to get set up. Yeah, everyone's switching over to the Inter tyre, that's kind of what I figured. So let's do this, a very short lap. Actually, it's going to be soft tyres again, but is it going to dry out? That's the question. I don't know. But, oh wow, somebody okay, 2 people. Okay, yeah, you went out on the soft tyre. Okay, yeah. Yeah, no, I was just thinking we should have pitted, not finished that lap and tried to go on the soft tyre, but to be honest, I don't think you'd have had the time. Yeah, without being able to see the weather, it's difficult. No, I don't think if you're out there now on the soft tyre, you're going to do really well, but otherwise, not so much. We could probably do a couple of runs, but we're just going to wait till the end now. 6th and 8th, that's actually pretty good, but I think people chose the wrong time to go out, so I'm kind of tempted to see what the weather does. Let's speed it up a little bit. We'll get to the 2 minutes, and then is it going to dry out? No, it's just going to stay as is. Okay. Well, then we may as well go out now. Let's put another set of inters on. There we go. And then we'll get you to do the same. Put another set of intermediates on. There we go. Let them go around, set those up. They're in the pit lane with soft tyres and they're not gone out. To be honest, don't know whether we actually need to go out again. I don't think we did, to be perfectly honest. I think we're going to bring ours in. Yeah, oh well, you may as well have actually finished that. I've got you to come in, but you may as well have actually finished that time. Yeah, we probably could have sat there actually, but to be honest, who knows. But yeah, I think we should have sat there and just not wasted that set of tyres, but there we go, we've done that. Got to start getting into that for the race, because yeah, we're going to need some extra inter tyres. Here we are, Milan, and it's Q2, and it's dry. Okay, right, well I think we get out there. It's supposed to rain, but you know, it might be dry in this session, so I think we just get out there and do a lap time on the soft tyres, because who knows what's going to happen in the 6-minute mark. It could chuck it down with rain at some point, so I think if we bag a lap now, that's good. And we've got both drivers into Q2 as well. That's a first. I don't think we've done that yet. So yeah, it's going to be dry, but hopefully it rains, but I don't know if it's going to. It might be dry for this entire session, in which case, well, I don't, if it stays dry, we're not going to get into the top spot anyway, so we won't be locked into this tyre. But if I thought about it, I probably should have gone with the medium tyre, to be honest, just in case you do get through. Lau might actually get through. Okay. That I was not expecting. There's 2 that have got to improve. All I really care about is this sponsor target, so you know, if we get knocked out of the elimination, I'm not really that bothered, to be perfectly honest. But Lau might get into the top spot? Really? Okay. Okay. Yeah, he's looking like he's going to get into the top. Okay, right, well, oh yeah, let's get out there because we've run out of time. Let's go again, and then let's let you clear, and then we'll put Lau on another set of softs. Could go mediums, but I kind of want that sponsor target. Not really bothered about the qualifying 3, to be honest. Yeah, we've got knocked off that, to be honest. It's kind of okay, but yeah, Shen is improving, and so is Lau. We might jump into Q3 here. It's looking like we might do that. Shen 9th. Oh my god. Shen. Damn, Shen. Damn, I did not think you were going to qualify 9th. You were like 14th. Yeah, I've got to start getting used to that and putting the medium tyres on, because she's going to be locked into that tyre now. Okay, Q3 in Milan, and it's dry at the moment. I didn't think we'd get this far, especially with Shen, but there you go. She's managed to do it, so let's just get her straight out there on a set of those tyres. She's going to be locked into that soft tyre, but that's a shame. Hopefully it's a wet start, and then she won't be locked into it. Yeah, this session is dry at the moment. To be honest, I don't think we're going to I think we're just going to do one run and see where we sit, and then we'll probably just sit there because we're just going to burn through all the tyres. Although we're not really going to use these softs much, I don't think so. But well, let's speed it up. We're probably going to drop to 10th. I don't see us getting much higher than that. And let's keep an eye on the weather. It's going to be dry. Interesting. Yep, still dry. Still dry, yeah, okay. Okay, should we go again, or should we just... We may as well go again. We've still got 3 sets for the race, so we've got plenty of soft tyres if we want to use them. So we may as well run again. It's only a short lap here, so it doesn't take long before you get going. So she might jump up, but we don't really get anything for this. But you never know. She might improve and start slightly higher. 10 on the form as well. Damn. Improving as well. Go Shen, 8th. Oh my god. Wow. Where's this performance been to come from all of a sudden? That is great. Damn, well done. She leveled up a stat or something? Not sure, but yeah, damn, 8th. That's a good one. Welcome to Milan on race day, where there's clouds in the sky, but it's supposed to rain, but it's dry at the moment. So unfortunately, Shen is locked into that tyre, and up until lap 8, it's going to be dry. So we'll have to take it from there. But she's not going to last too long on that tyre. But yeah, I think probably thinking about it, I don't know, because we've got to be fast enough to get the qualifying, the sponsor target, but at the same time, I'd like to be locked in to that medium. We'll see how we go. You know, there we go. Let's go with those two anyway, because you know, I want the sponsor target, but I don't necessarily want to get into Q3. So you know, and I think we're going to go with medium tyres with Lau, and he's going to go long, and we'll see what he get. You know, he can go as long as he can. I mean, he could almost do a one stop, but obviously there is heavy rain forecast at some point in there. But up to lap 8, there is nothing. So I think he'll go long. Shen's going to have to come in. She's not going to last very long on those tyres. What does the tooltip say, actually? Just out of curiosity. Yeah, if she gets like 5 or 6 laps, I think that's probably all she's going to get out of them. That's fine, though. And then she'll probably go medium, but we'll check the weather, because you never know. There might be rain forecast at like lap 14 or something. So she might go softs again. Let's go attack. And we'll go overtake with both drivers, because the cars we're going to have to keep an eye on like the brakes and suspension especially, but I think the engines and gearboxes can kind of take it now. So let's move over, and yeah, everyone's locked in here. I suspect most of us, yeah, people down are probably largely going to go with the mediums. That's kind of the sensible one in my opinion. Unless you can see where the weather is, you know, I think you're better off going with that. So we might as well watch Shen actually, because she's right up the front. Oh, hello, someone's just gone wide. 9.7 on the form, and that's dropping fast. 6.1, is that 6.2? Okay, that's going up slightly. I don't expect us to hold here for very long, so, you know. What is the temperature? It's not that hot. Okay, yeah, temperature is dropping down, so I think rain is coming sooner rather than later. Let's drop you down, keep you pushing a little bit longer, then we'll keep Lau pushing. We'll drop Shen down, because I want to try and get, you know, 3 or 4 laps out of it more on those tyres. Okay, right, and Lau's about to go past, and we've got the boost open as well, so we may as well do some boosting now. There we go. We're going to drop you down now as well, because I'm kind of worried about the car. Tyres are getting a little bit crispy on Lau's car, but not that bad. So 9th and 10th, this is pretty good at the moment. Okay, yeah, Orleans, that's a team that we are racing. So we've got to try and beat the Browns. The other Browns right at the back. That's perfect at the moment. Right, we're off the sponsor target, but that's okay. I'm not too worried about that. They're probably all gunning the engines. Yeah, they're all like gunning the engines like crazy. Lau is the one performing. What was his lap time? 102.6, 103.1. Yeah. But Shen's tyres have really gone off anyway, so you know, she's on the last bit of the tyre, so she's only got another couple of laps to go, and then she's going to come in, I think. To be honest, we're going to bring Shen in now. Let's bring her in. It's dry, so we're just going to go with the mediums because I just don't know when it's going to rain. So yeah, it could be like, you know, it rains just outside our zone and it rains at like lap 16, in which case probably the soft tyre is going to be a better one for her. But I think for now we're going to go with the medium tyre and go long because, you know, we just don't know when it's going to rain. So I think we've just got to go with that. She's going to come in. Lau's just going to stay out there, and he might just come in for a quick stop and go on the soft tyres. But we're just expecting that heavy rain at some point, so we just got to keep an eye on that track, on the weather. That's all we can really do on that one. Yeah, a bunch of us front runners are starting to come in, although I'd say we're not actually a front runner, but there you go. Let's keep an eye on the car condition as well. Just got to keep an eye on that. I think hopefully by next race, was it Black Sea, we should be a little more reliable. Let's get ready to boost Shen as well. Get that boost. There we go, see if we can blast past. There we go, we've got to pass a few people. Most people have gone soft tyres again. I mean, that might be a better tyre than the medium one, I'm not sure. But let's hit that boost. Let's get past again. And there's going to be a bunch of people in the pits. Okay, rain, yes, rain is coming. Okay, so yeah, she may as well, yeah, medium tyre, the soft tyre would have been better, but as I say, we just can't see that weather, so it's just a gamble. Yeah, she should have gone soft, but we just couldn't see that. I don't think he's going to be able to get there. I'd kind of like him to go till lap 16, but I don't think he's going to be able to do that. He either jumps in now and puts soft tyres on for a bit, or he goes and tries and stretches it. I think we're going to try and stretch it out as long as we can now. Just go really back that tyre up, conserve the hell out of it as best you can, and we're going to try and get, it's lap 16, so we need another 5 laps really. I don't think he can do it, but going to see how well he's going to do. I think that's our best bet with him. She's just going to continue to pound round, although she can't push it because I'm worried about that suspension more than anything. So we're not going to push it too much, but yeah, if you start to come in now, you're going to suffer. You're going to have to put dry tyres on, but you're going to be coming in for an inter very soon. I mean, it could be a full wet, I have no idea, but you know, right now it looks like it's going to be inter tyres. So those tyres are going to get really cold, but I think he can hopefully get a few more laps in. So I think anyone that starts to jump in the pits now is probably, yeah, going to put the inter tyre on, but that is way too early. But to be honest, you're stuck between, you either put the dry tyre on and then come in a couple of laps, or you stop and put the inter tyre on and be slow for a few laps. You just don't really have much choice on that one. So yeah, Shen's kind of blasted past already. How's the car looking? Looks pretty good. We're going to keep the high engine mode going, I think, for now at least. Let's get Shen a boost again. There's a bunch of people coming in the pits. Loads of people are going to start putting that dry tyre on as well. We're just conserving it. Our tyres are stone dead cold, but I think we can get another lap in at least with Lau. Maybe another lap after this one, we'll see. But I think we're probably pushing it. What do we do? What do we do? I'm kind of tempted to go with another lap, to be honest. Both drivers are going to push. Both drivers are going to go for one more lap. Intermediates, that might have left it just a touch too late there. We're definitely going to want to get some fuel in there as well. What was the tyre length? Tyre life is going to be really long, but it looks like it might dry out again. But we definitely want to put a bit more fuel in it, enough to almost get to the end, and then we'll splash a bit in at the end. Okay, where are you? You've come past the pits. Okay, right, that might be a costly mistake on my part, but we'll see. She's going to have to come in as well. be honest, I'm kind of tempted to get roughly the right amount of fuel in it, and then we don't really need to stop again. Might just need to splash a bit extra fuel in at the end there. Yeah, because he's kind of really slow now. Let's try and boost ahead. Okay, yeah, I think we might have lost that. I don't know. It's this train. If we can get out in front of that train. Come on, come on, come on. Go, go, go. There we go. Can we get out in front of that train? Yes, we got out. I don't think Shen's going to do it, though. She's going to get mugged, but she can get out in front of that group. I think she can. Did she? Yes! Oh, she just managed to lose one spot, but she managed to get out in front of that train. Lau, meanwhile, is doing really well. He's doing well, I like it. Just got to keep an eye on the the brakes are looking really bad now. Can't push for long. I think we're going to drop that down. We'll keep the engine on high for another lap. Same with Shen. We're going to drop that down. How's she looking? Her suspension looks a little worse. His brakes don't look as good, but her suspension doesn't look as good either. And then we're going to drop the engine after this one as well. Drop that down another notch. Shen's going to hit the boost, I think, as well. Down the straight. She might, come on, drive around that dude. No, don't do that. That kind of feels like it may cost me more time than anything, you know. Okay. So what is the weather going to do? Yeah, it's going to dry out. The last 8 laps, not even that, probably lap 25, 26. We're going to go onto the soft tyre unless the weather changes. Obviously, it looks like it's going to be dry though. So we're going to want to come back in again. So we've got enough fuel. How's the car looking? I think we might drop the engine down. Yeah, I think Shen should have come in the lap. You know, she got held up a little bit by Lau, but not a lot. But I think she probably should come in the lap before, to be honest. Well, she should have gone soft tyres, then come in. But you know, we can't see the weather, so there's no real way of getting around that one, unfortunately. I think we're going to just cruise it around now and just try and get it to the end. Hit the boost. Oh, wrong driver. Oh well, that's helped out Lau anyway. Oh, don't do that. That really annoys me, that does. You hit the boost, they're getting a massive boost, and they smash into the back of the car. It's like, drive around it. For God's sake, you know what I mean? Kind of tempted to start conserving a little bit and just try and preserve those brakes because, to be honest, you're okay. I think as Lau is more I'm worried about. Come on, Shen, we need a better result from Shen. We definitely need a better result because you know, we're going to score okay with Lau. Maybe into tyres. That is not a good idea. Oh, okay, yes it is. A correction. Fair enough. So it's going to be dry, but it's only going to be dry for a little period, and then it's going to be back to inters again. So yeah, full wet race at the end. It's just going to dry off a little bit for the last couple of laps. So we might as well just keep going round, to be honest. And then we're just going to not fix the car, but we're just going to push like crazy at the end. How are you doing? Yeah, 16th. That's really not where we want. That is letting the side down. We need Shen to pick up the pace. Lau's doing okay. We've got 7 laps to go. It's going to be damp. It's like, drive round. Well, yeah. That really irritates. They just boost into the back of the car in front. It's just, come on. Yeah, engine's really trashed as well. Your car doesn't look too bad, actually. Okay, you go for it. You're going to come in now. Going to pit. We're going to go inters. Mostly got the fuel for it. I think we're going to get an extra lap of fuel. There we are. Are we going to repair a part? I think we're going to leave it. We're just going to leave it. We're going to go with a fast pit stop though and try and get out there ahead. And then I think Shen is going to do the same. She's going to come in now as well. Push that one. Come in. Fuel. Get an extra drop of fuel. There we are. We're going to leave everything as well in that car. Fast pit stop. Go. There's only a few laps to go. I think we can push a little bit. People are getting a part fixed, I think, so I like that. Yeah, people are in the pits. There we go. Away we go. 5th. Oh yeah, that's good. Come on, Shen. Come on. Come on. Get that car out. 15th, 16th, 17th. Yeah, come on. She's really letting us down. Really letting the side down. 4 laps remaining though. We're just going to keep pushing. I know the car cannot take it, but we're going to keep pushing. We're going to push with both drivers and just leave it turned up now. 2.2 on the form. Oh my god. How are you doing so well and Shen is doing so bad, considering, you know, her form is like, God, what, 3 times more than yours? Just, you know, that form doesn't really mean a lot, to be perfectly honest. We're just going to keep pushing, just chew through the tyres and just be damned. Come on, drive round. No! That really irritates me. Come on. 4th. Oh my god. We're not going to be paying out your... It's keeping it... Oh my god, it's got no fuel. It's got no fuel. Yeah, okay, we gotta turn that tyre. Oh, come on, man. Let's boost a bit. Can we get that fuel back? I think we can. Only just though. Got to keep an eye on it because she's going to go in the same way. Yes, she has. Okay, final lap. Come on, that's excess fuel. There's got to be excess fuel. Come on. There we are. Turn it back up again. Where's she? 16th. She's on low fuel. I think she can get around though, just. And where's Lau? Can we turn his fuel up? I think we're going to go for it. Go, 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 go. Ah, no, they're all boosted. 6th though. That's good. I'm pleased with that. Go, go, go. Come on. 16th though. That is really bad. She ran out of fuel, but whoosh, she just made it. Oh, no, she didn't run out of fuel. She just seemed to really slow down then for a second. Not sure. Did something break on the car? No. Okay. Not sure. Right, there we go. Lau has got 6. No penalties for anybody, no. And yeah, Shen was 16th. To be honest, though, it was the 3 pit stops because she was locked into that tyre. You know, I think that probably cost her. Otherwise, I think she'd have been, you know, a little bit higher, maybe 11th or something. But yeah, so she underperformed, but she did stop an extra time over Lau. So that's probably the reason she's you know 25 seconds or something behind. So that's probably why. But still, we scored well, so that should hopefully have moved us up. Yeah, he's 8th. She's dropping down. She's not doing very well, but still. And oh wow, okay, we just dropped a spot. Oh my god, we did gain points though. We gained points on 6, but wow, yeah, we just dropped a spot. Oh my god, this is rough. But we've reeled it in to now we're 14 points behind 6th. But the worrying thing is these guys are gaining points as well. So yeah, this is going to be a rough season. I think 6 is going to be our target. I think 5th's out of the question. Anything higher than that is out of the question. So this is rough, but we are clawing it back. Nicholas is firmly on 10th, and I don't think they're going to change that. But yeah, we're not out of the woods yet. We need Shen. As I say, she stopped an extra time. I think I'm going to try and avoid getting into that Q3 session, I think, because it's just going to cost us. At the moment, the car's not quick enough to make up that extra stop. And so, yeah, Shen's not been performing very well. She's really got to step it up. Hong's smashing it out of the park, but Shen's not doing it and letting the side down, really. If she can get some more points, we can close that gap. So, you know, that's what we've got to do. Right, anyway. Right, here we go. Stat gains for everybody. His happiness is up. Chairman's okay. Yeah, cool. Your happiness has gone up there. We've got good stat gains there from everybody. So, yeah, smoothness needs to go up with you. Yours is going up slowly as well. mechanic relationships going up. That was a nice boost from you. Your morale's already maxed out. And yeah, I think we've hit maximum on that marketability, so we're not getting any more, which is understandable. We did get the sponsor target, so we've minimised the loss. So yeah, I'd say if we can keep like 5 million or thereabouts in the bank for the end of the season, I kind of want to keep that in the bank if I can. Well, there we are. We're halfway through the season. I think we actually dropped a spot then, so we did lose out to Mega. I didn't actually see where they came actually. So where did they come? We'll just have a check out of that actually, because I didn't actually look where they scored. Yeah, they had a solid 9th and 10th, you see. So they actually scored more points than us. Whereas Shen really, yeah, she's got to do better than that. But as I say, she got screwed over by the getting into Q3, I think, which kind of doesn't help. So she had to do an extra stop because of those tyres. So yeah, but other than that, we're clawing it back. It's still close between the top six, up to 6. There's not many, like 14 points in it, so it's all to play for. But yeah, this is going to be a way tougher season than last season. So hopefully the car is more reliable in Black Sea, and we can strip more weight out of it, and that's going to help us out in the long run. But yeah, I think this is where I'm going to call this one and end the episode. So if you like that one, please give me a thumbs up, comment with your thoughts down below, subscribe for more. I really do appreciate it. Stay safe out there, everyone, and I'll catch you next time.